Good morning, teachers, and welcome to another episode of Experiments with ScienceBus by Wacebo. Today we are going to study the electricity kit. In particular, we are going to look at how to apply a switch to an electrical circuit. This is an extremely practical and highly relevant experiment because it helps the children to understand how the switches at home work and how to interrupt or to activate the flow of current. In our kit, we have two different types of switch available, a push-button switch and a lever switch. We will show our students the difference in how these two components actually work, which we can add into an electrical circuit. To carry out this experiment, we will need a simple circuit with a 100 ohm resistor and an applied voltage of 1.2 volts, as well as the two switches, the push-button switch and the lever switch, so that we can show the students the difference in how these two components actually work. First of all, let's measure the total current using the multimeter that we've connected into our circuit. We'll see that the reading is 12.2 for short. What we are going to show the students is how to interrupt the flow of current with a switch that can be either a push button, so in this case it must be held down to activate it, or a lever switch. Here, it will be enough to move the lever from off to on to allow the current to flow. Let's try the push button first. To allow the current to flow, it will need to be held down. We will see that the multimeter shows us the current intensity. On the other hand, the lever switch keeps the current path open, allowing the current to flow. Once it is set to sound, the current will continue to flow until we decide to stop it ourselves. What we are going to help our students understand is that the push button only works if it is kept pressed down, whereas the lever, which works like a light switch at home, stays in its position by itself and allows the current to flow. To find more experiments with the electricity kit, please keep writing to us on the Experiments with the ScienceBus by Wacebo.